Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited. So let's get started. This is episode 14 of On a Scale of 1 to Stupid, I'm an Idiot. 14. Those who know and those who don't know, episode 13, not so good. Check it out. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you have seen it, watch it again. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. As always, thank you for joining me. Tonight's challenge is Johnny Scoville's Chili Cherry Nightmare by Willie Pete's Chocolate Company, the same people that did the Moab bar. For those who don't know, Johnny Scoville is what they consider a chili head. He has a YouTube channel, Chase the Heat. They do a lot of test products with him on some of these things, so they collaborate a lot with him. His reactions are real, just as mine are real. But as you may or may not know, Willie Pete's is an amazing company. They support veterans, big on veteran suicide awareness. So if you can, support this company, williepetes.com. They don't have just spicy stuff. They have other chocolates too. So it's not all challenge bars and all spicy. And then they have different levels of spice. So you can try things out, build it up. Maybe you can do one of these with me. I also have, by recommendation of somebody that watched my last live, Fireball. So I'll be doing a shot of Fireball in the beginning of this. Yes, see? Fireball. And I'll be ending my episode with Fireball and Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper. Well, we'll get into it later. But anyway, tonight's challenge again is the Chili Cherry Nightmare. This challenge is very similar to the Satan's Pleasure candy bar I did. If you didn't see that, I think it's episode 6, so check it out. I believe it's episode 6. If not, maybe 7, maybe 9. I don't know. Go find it. Anyway, that one was rough for me as well. That was the first one that actually destroyed me, but I still beat it and didn't think I was beatable. So, like I said, those who are watching me, this is the first episode since a failure or a did not pass. Do not pass go, did not collect $200. Also, I am posting my stuff on YouTube. Get on there and subscribe, whether you watch it or not. Whatever. Just subscribe. Share me with somebody. Share me with an enemy. Share me with a friend. Get me out there. People are recommending I get sponsors, but the only way for that to happen is for me to get noticed. I have to get noticed. So I thank you all for joining in. Maybe we should get going. All right. So, cheers, Fireball. So this challenge, half-pound chocolate bar. That's 8 ounces for those who are slow like me. It is dark chocolate infused with Carolina Reapers and black cherries. Heat level. I can't get it. It's danger. That says danger. I know it's blurry. Maybe you're already drunk and it doesn't matter. But anyway, Johnny Scoville, he has a quote, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So let's overdo this. The challenge is 15 minutes long. You cannot drink or eat anything for the entire challenge. 10 minutes to finish the candy bar, which I have taken out of the refrigerator this morning. I learned my lesson from that. I did that while eating a Carolina Reaper pepper for breakfast. And it says you cannot begin the afterburn until the original 10-minute ends. And then you must endure a 5-minute afterburn to complete the challenge. So, just like Satan's Pleasure Candy Bar Challenge. Exactly the same. Yep. So, let's open it. So this is another Pace Myself candy bar, I think. Again, Willie Pete's Chocolate Company. I recommend you check them out. And like I said, they're very, very supportive for veterans and veterans in crisis. So help them out. Veterans Crisis Hotline. Go see their company. They are veteran owned, and everything's made right here in the U.S. Obviously. Like I said, they have a variety of ranges of chocolate, from normal chocolate to not so normal chocolate. So again, this is what it looks like, much like the Moab. However, look how much easier that breaks. I believe these are cherry filled, but you can't see that from the outside. So I'm going to break these pieces up first. And yes, actually, I am very nervous because I have failed one.
Friends, he is shaking. His hands are actually shaking.
This is like the first time I did a chocolate one, I was shaking. Remember that? You remember that? Yeah. Actually, I shook when I did the chip. So, are we ready? No? Yes? No? Yep. Again, Johnny Scoville collaborated with the Chili Cherry Nightmare by Willie Pete's Company. 10 minutes to finish it. 10 minutes. 5-minute afterburn. The 5-minute afterburn does not finish or complete until the original 10 minutes is up. So this is a 15-minute challenge, whether I eat it right now or take 10 minutes to eat it. All right. Game time. So, I guess on the first bite, my wife, who tried the peanut brittle level 2 last time, loved it. It will be keeping time for me. Okay. Cheers.
So chunks of cherry inside the chocolate?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay. It looked like it when you broke that one apart.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Heating up the insides already. That was the first bite. Trying to time myself out here so I don't eat it all at once.
Do a minute per bar, and then by the time you get to the end, you slow up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cherry. I found one. I finally found the cherry.
Finally.
It's got good flavor. This is what I'm doing. 10 minutes to eat it. 5-minute afterburn.
Oh, that thing can drop.
I like the cherry flavor of this, for real. There's some good cherries in there.
Do you have any beer?
Huh?
Do you have any beer?
I need to put some in that fridge. I don't know how many's in there, but yeah. My hat says Outer Banks. Outer Banks. I know it's backwards, but Outer Banks. Oh yeah, you might not like those. What are you getting me those for?
Oh, you want the other kind? I was just kidding.
Those aren't the chocolate ones.
I noticed.
Okay.
Oh, you got some cold ones.
All good. So, halfway done the bar. 6 minutes left to eat it. Chili Cherry Nightmare Challenge. Danger level hot. Carolina Reaper and black cherries. Half-pound candy bar. Yeah, welcome to the shit show. Hell yeah. I'm glad you could join me. I hope you stay. I mean, if you will, never mind. I'm not even going to get into that. Hello, Ashley. How are you? No, not yet. 5 more minutes to finish 3 more pieces. And then there's a 5-minute afterburn.
Oh, wow, you're that far along already. These are good.
Hi, also, this is Hannah. How are you? Must be sitting waiting on a good old volleyball practice. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Hi, everyone else that haven't, whatever. You know, you're here. I'm here. We're all here together. My timer left me. Now I can't pace myself.
It's still there.
I can't see it.
Well, I thought I backed out of it. 4:20.
Don't steal my thunder before my thunder's over.
Ow.
Three minutes and 50 seconds, 2 more pieces. And then there's a 5-minute afterburn. Oh, that's funny to you? Funny to an 8-month-old. Yes, it's hot now. It's getting me. It actually is good, flavor-wise. Hot heat is getting up me, though.
Just under 3 minutes.
Whew. Again, Chili Cherry Nightmare, half-pound candy bar, broke up in 8 pieces. 10 minutes to eat it, 5-minute afterburn. I have 2.5 more minutes to finish 1 more piece. Then we endure the 5 minutes. Getting hot.
You still stink. Tell him. Gross. Boogies.
My original 10-minute timer.
Cover your mouth, COVID.
Yes, it's hot. That's why I'm not talking that much.
Mr. Crumb.
Nope.
Put 5 minutes on. Afterburn time, 5 minutes.
So this is hotter than the Moab by a lot.
His nose is definitely running.
Eyes are watering.
I bet that was hot.
You bet it was hot, huh?
Yeah.
Very careful. Don't pull on that.
All right. It is gone. Whew. All right, so nose is running. It's not bubbles. For those that like that.
Oh.
Yeah, no wussing out this week. Can't have 2 weeks in a row. I'll lose my followers in a heartbeat. Thanks for tuning in again. Willie Pete's Chocolate Company. They support veterans, veteran owned. Check them out, williepete's.com. It's not just spicy chocolate. It's a lot of different varieties. Very supportive of veterans. Whew. Oh yeah.
Oh, you should see the...
Whew. Yeah.
Tyson has a bit of a concerned look on his face for you.
Do last week's challenge again. Maybe. Never know. It has been an entire week since I did anything. Except for breakfast, I ate a Carolina Reaper this morning. This bar I'm eating right now is not the hardest bar they offer yet. I still have that one in my fridge. After I get through this afterburn here, 2 more minutes, I'll explain some more of this stuff. It's hot. Definitely affected me.
There's a cold chocolate beer in there.
Done with the hats. But no, so far this is not the hottest bar they offer. It's all the up at the top, but it's not the hottest. All right, so mouth burn's coming back down now. It's all more or less the effects in the face. The drool, the eyes, the nose, the ears. I don't think I'm sweating, but it's definitely in there. It's crying. I'm crying. The tears are there. See the tears?
Moisture on your forehead.
Trying to get the light so you can see the tears. But this was dark chocolate infused with Carolina Reapers and black cherries. Very good flavor. Very good flavor. And then the heat came in. 30 seconds. We get another win, right? Another win. A new win.
Hey, you have a tooth in there now. Hey now.
Tears of joy. That's right. Tears of joy. Because I win finally again. All right. So that time is up. I can blow my nose and get cleared up here a little bit. All right. So that one's done. All right. Success. Anyway. The hottest bar I have in my fridge. Hold on. That I've seen from them. It's called the Nemesis. So you see the danger level, which is what those other two bars have been. This one is a little lower. It literally says depths of hell. So, yeah. But right now, I'll join you with a victory drink. Ice. Fireball, since we're on the hot theme. Since we're on a cherry theme, cherry Dr. Pepper. Look at this. Look how this worked out. And staying with the cherry theme, cherries in Moruga Scorpion sauce. Okay. Cheers to all. Thank you. All right. So, $14 brings me back to reality that I can be defeated, but I'm not going to be defeated ever again, hopefully. So I thank you all again for tuning in. Yes, I had to lose the hat because this is made of like a water resistance material. And if they haven't felt that, it's already hot on my head. So it kept the heat. It keeps the heat in. Yeah, I appreciate you all joining me, as I always do. Check me out on YouTube, CrazyJ82, or the title of my videos is, on a scale of 1 to stupid, I'm an idiot. Fireball is only gross when it comes back up. Yeah.
And you have experience in that.
And I am well versed in that avenue. But it's awesome that you got to join me live for this one. All of you that have tuned in. Hopefully you all get to review it, share it, review it, share it. I am running low on challenges, but that's my own fault. I did find a whole bunch more, though. Speaking of which, if you have Netflix and you haven't seen it already, We Are Champions. Second episode is a chili eating contest. Some of the top chili heads in the world are in there. You should check it out. Including Johnny Scoville, who's in this. And he didn't do as well as I thought he would. But much love to him. He still promotes a lot of this stuff. And his reactions are very real. So, just like mine are. For those that just tuned in, I did the Cherry Chili Nightmare. I will repost, of course. Willie Peach Chocolate Company, veteran owned, very supportive of veterans. Check them out. They, like I said, they have a range of chocolate. It's not just top level spice. They have normal chocolate, they have peanut butter, and they have different levels of heat. If you want to give it a try and build up and maybe join me one time. So yeah, I have other stuff coming. Hopefully it comes soon enough to keep me going weekly. And I also have still some surprise challenges coming your way that very, 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 very few people know that even what's going on. And now that I know that they make a thing called spicy ice cream, I'm going to have to try that. I'm a little nervous because ice cream is usually my saving grace. Could you imagine eating spicy ice cream? That might ruin ice cream for me. But yeah, that one burned. It is harder than the Moab bar that I tried. And I did pace myself on purpose because the 10-minute. I did order a new Moab bar to come my way to see if I could beat that time frame when it's a little bit less refrigerated. So for those who are wondering and those who want to check it out, I'm just waiting on stuff to get here. So again, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Stay